Well, I was just enjoying the view here, and what a beautiful view. And with spring here and summer rapidly approaching, I can't think of a better place to have an outdoor lunch or dinner or Saturday or Sunday brunch than right here at Gertrudes Chesapeake Kitchen, Art Museum Drive. Hi, and welcome to another edition of Eddie's Corner. I'm Eddie Applefeld, and I'm surrounded by corners. This is just a lovely, what a beautiful day we have to shoot this segment. Open Wednesday through Saturday. Tuesday, maybe added soon. Also, there's seating for about 100 inside. Normally, right now, it's about 40. Outside seating for about 60. And there's about 20 sculptures, all owned by the BMA. Take your time, stroll through them, say hello to the sculptures. They're beautiful. They're going to have something called the Snow Cone, spelled C-O-N-N, Sisters Cafe in the garden. Now, Cone Sisters, they were collectors of art. They went to Spain, France, and brought back all kinds of great art. There's a room donated to them inside, and they're actually buried at the Gertrudes Cemetery in Pikesville. A lovely location. Again, Gertrudes. We're going to go inside and talk to John Shields, the owner. You know what I'm thinking? One day you ought to bring a book, a magazine, or maybe your computer and do some work and sit right out there in the sculpture garden, have lunch here, and what a wonderful day that would be. Speaking of wonderful, we had some wonderful food. You'll see it, but I tell you, it's already gone. To tell us all about that, owner with 23 years here, along with his partner, John Gilligan. John Shields, also an author. We're going to show you his books in a moment. Thank you so much for having us to Gertrudes.
Eddie, I'm delighted, and thank you so much for being here. It's a gorgeous day to kind of hang out a little bit in the sculpture garden and have some food, and we prepared a few of our favorites for you. We did a salmon alla bella, which is really interesting. It's an organic salmon fillet, and it's cut down on the bias, so nice little strips, and we put it in an egg wash with some different spices and white wine, and then we just grill it, and it's beautiful. Then we have Gertie's crab cake. Now, Gertie was my grandmother. It was her recipe. It's the signature crab cake. Use Maryland crab meat and just a little bit of binding. Otherwise, you let the crab do all the talking. Then we have the Tillman Island platter, something I found from the Eastern Shore. They always put crab cakes and fried chicken together. So we have a boardwalk crab cake and some old-fashioned Maryland pan-fried chicken. You can't go wrong with that. And then we have, I can't believe it's not crab cake. It's sort of our mock crab thing. We take zucchini and grate it down. We use that as the crab meat, so to speak. And then you make a really nice crab cake batter, put it all together, saute it up, and our vegetarian people absolutely love it.
And also some of that great food to take home, which we didn't eat here. There's also dessert. I looked at that ice cream sundae and the strawberry shortcake. Look very good. Now, before we go, John is an accomplished author. He's written many books on Chesapeake Bay cooking and cooking all across the country, particularly seafood. And here are a couple of his books that he wrote. John, are those still available somewhere?
Yeah, you can get those on Amazon or through the Gertrudes website, gertrudesbaltimore.com.
Okay. Gertrudes Chesapeake Kitchen, right?
Yes.
Right here at Art Museum Drive, right adjacent to it, actually in the Baltimore Museum of Art. Again, thanks for having us out. We're going to have you look at this, and then we'll be back someplace. For this segment, we are heading north to the Keystone State and visit Aaron and Jessica's Buggy rides in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Their business cards call the area Ronks. Whatever you call it, this is something you should do. The rides, either in a buggy or wagon, depart from under a covered bridge at the Plain and Fancy Farm, 3121 Old Philadelphia Pike. This is certainly an activity for the entire family. There's actually a ride designed for the kids called Cookie Run. The horses go every day, weather permitting, and you have your choice of 3 other options: the Amish Town Tour, Amish Farm Tour, which I took, and the Sunday Ride. The farm tour takes you to a working farm as you pass the bucolic Amish countryside. Feel free to ask the driver questions. Get John if you can. The spring and summer are excellent times to go. AmishBuggyRides.com. Well, just as a reminder, you're looking at Eddie's Corner. I am Eddie Applefeld, and again, I have a corner right over there. Before I introduce you to the owners of Chessies Food Works at Stevenson, let me tell you about something that happened to me just the other day. I was robbed. People jumped into my garage, stole a lot of things, and my limbo stick. I mean, really, how low can you go? I mean, really. Okay, enough of the jokes. Let me introduce you to Laura. Tell me your first name again. Nick?
Trey.
And Trey, the owners of Chessies Food Works at Stevenson, opened April the 1st, 10423 Stevenson Road in Stevenson Village. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 6. Saturday, well, the hours vary right now. Sunday, they are closed. Upstairs, opening sometime in May. We'll seat about 12. Seating also outside, a very nice place to have your lunch or dinner. And the name Chessies comes from, well, the word Chesapeake. Well, with me now is the chef who makes all the food you'll find here. He made us some wonderful dishes. Chef Rob, I'm going to ask you to explain it.
Sure. Great. Thank you. First, I made our butcher's block flatbread with pepperoni, ham, our smash burger on top, caramelized on the flat top with onions, mozzarella cheese, and bacon. Next, I made our Maine lobster roll with our house-made Brussels with our own secret marinade on it. Next, I made our fan favorite lobster smash burger with our French fries, Chessie fries. And our last thing, our Chessies combo, is our crab cake with our shrimp salad on top and a side of our macaroni and cheese.
Well, sadly, believe it or not, this comes to yet another end to another 80s Corner, Season 2, Episode 7. Thanks to everyone who was on the show today. Now, remember, if you have a suggestion as the place you'd like us to go, please, Mr. Media at Comcast.net. Mr. is spelled out, and we'll try to go there. So again, thank you for watching. I'm Eddie Appelfeld, and we'll see you next time.
That's all right. Oh, I'm sorry, after you. No, not at all, after you. I insist after you. Oh, no, after you. After you, 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 after you.